Shall I?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kamal, this is a simple exercise of our perception. This test is divided into two parts. First, is there a picture perception, and then after discussion test. In the first test, what we have, the picture is shown might be it is blurred or it kind of clear image, depending upon the boards. So the picture will shown you up to 30 seconds, and then after the picture will disappear, you have to write the story about what is going to the situation, what led to the situation, what will the positive outcome of the picture. You have to write the story without any kind of duty of expression. You have to describe about the age, mood, and gender of character, what you are perceiving right now. Try to connect the gender of the age, gender and the age of your of your hero with yourself. This is the best to be recommended. And then after what you have to do, mark your first character where are you seeing, and then encircle the hero which you are looking forward to make your as a central part of your character of the story. And then after made a constructive story on this, including all that what led to the situation, what is going on, and what is the positive or favorable outcome from the story. Note that you have to write the story. Do not describe the picture. Okay. Anything you can ask.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. As Animesh sir have brief about the rules for PPDT, now we can start. Everybody is ready with pen and paper and the sample of PPDT. Okay. So I am presenting my screen for the picture. You will given 30 seconds to perceive it. So kindly just give me a brief light when you saw the picture. Okay. Okay, gentlemen, you have 1 minute to write down the action part and the characters you have seen. Okay, you have now 4 minutes to write down your story. Okay, so your time is up. You can stop writing. Um, you have 5 minutes to prepare your narration. The narration will be start by 3:30. Okay. Okay, gentlemen. Now I am giving the sequence for narration. Kindly acknowledge. Okay. First will be Aman Yadav. Second will be Animesh Pratap Singh. Third will be Kamal Sharma. Fourth will be Lakshmi K. Nair. And the fifth will be Talada Apalanaidu. Okay, and last I will go, Anurag Sharma. Okay, just put your chest number in the message box. Okay, so Aman, are you ready?
Might be he will not narrate. He is in the library. So technically, from this aspect, I'm the first.
Okay, so Animesh, so you have your time. Can I start?
Just a moment. Okay, start please. Friends, the picture shown to us, I perceive total two character, all in the negative or neutral mood, and the action of my and the age bracket between 26, and the one is the male and one is the female, and the action of my story challenging the lady. Ankit, while completing his office coming from the city, he saw that a lady was asking from the lift from the roadside. So Ankit gave the lift. And soon after when he covered a few kilometers, a lady pinned a gun towards him. Ankit calmly negotiated the challenge the first, but the lady was being aggressive. And so Ankit, in the next moment, he talked to negotiate and tried to negotiate. And then after, in the blink, he attacked on his hand and carried his gun. And then after, he tied his hand. And so after a few minutes, he while after tightening his hand, he called the police and informed about the location. As soon as police arrived after completing the judicial process, Ankit left for the home. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so we have next Kamal Sharma. Are you ready?
Okay. In my story, I pursued two characters. One is around the male is around 24. His name is Aman, and the second one female is around 30 to 31. His name is Shania Khan. In my story, going back, Aman is a bus driver in a Himachal roadways. He daily up down from Shimla to Srinagar. Once, while traveling from back Srinagar to Shimla, a lady come up and point a gun on Aman's head and ask her to money to from all the passengers. But to the presence of mind and calmness, Aman asked her out the reason, and he got to know that he needs money for his child medical care. But then Aman uh, advised him and confronted him that this will end up in jail. Then he told her about all the schemes of advised by government, and he admitted his child in AIMS Delhi and give him all the free facilities by the government that is provided and help her in his child in for medical care.
Okay, we have next Lakshmi Kenan.
Friends, I perceive two characters in this picture. One is a male of 35 years of age and is in a positive mood. The other is a female, 25 years of age and is in a negative mood. The action is an Nexalite attack. Vishnu is a school bus driver, met up with an Nexalite attack. The Nexalite entered into that bus while passing through a forest area. Vishnu gained back his consciousness and then tilted the tilted the steering wheel while she was giving instructions to move in a direction which she was demanding. And suddenly, he gained back his consciousness and pressed on the alarm bell, which informed the nearby police station and also created a huge noise, which informed the villagers nearby. With the villagers' help, he was able to save the life of many students who are the future of the country. Thank you.
Okay, then we have Sharada.
Okay, from this picture, I perceive two characters. One is male, another one is female. Two are in positive mood. Action of my story was helping to find the drug smugglers. So Ankit, who was a as AMG school bus driver, and one day he was going to his school, and some police officers was stopped his bus and checking his bus, and then after he inquired the matter, and he know about the drug smugglers, and also he also helped to the police officers and went to the hotels and bars and checked the CC camera photos, and help find out the drug smugglers and inform to the police officers and find within 2 days. Thank you.
Okay, I guess Aman, are you ready?
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. From this picture here, I perceived many characters. My main character is Neha, female, age 28 years. More neutral. Action of my story is rescuing domestic animals from smugglers. Neha is serving commandant of BSF and posted at Indo-Bangladesh border. After getting information from IB and vigilance troop of BSF, she uh, after getting information from IB and vigilance troop of BSF about the smuggling, she along with his troops ambushed the road and started waiting for the smuggler. After seeing the vehicle of smuggler, she charged on the vehicle of the smuggler and rescued the domestic animals, arrested the smuggler, and later she handed over the rescued animals to the uh, custom department. Thank you.
Okay, so it's time for me. Anyone please make a clock for me. Okay, so I'm starting. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. From the picture, I have perceived two characters: a male character of age around 26 years old in neutral mood, and a lady officer in age around 25 years old in neutral mood. Action of my story is rescuing bus from hijack. Syama, 25 years old, is a assistant commandant in BSF. She was on her leave. After her leave, she was going to join the corps. When she boarded a bus, she heard some gossip around her passengers that they are smuggling some bad elements and drug kind of thing to the nearby city. So after hearing this, she 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 took her knife and she just overpowered those goons. After that, she carried their gun and go to the driver and asked her to take her directly to the nearest police station. After that, going to the police station, she after that the going to police station, she told everything about the scenario and hand over the guns to the police station. Thank you. Okay, so okay, can we start?
as per we have discussed about, so that we made the story and a few of the story like from the Aman and the Talada sir and from Anurag that they made the story on the lady officer. So we can move from this aspect too.
Okay, so we can take age around 25 years old and the mood will be great. And as the minister said, they are agree to have a have a lady officer. So we can make actions like the bus was hijacked and she was rescuing the bus. So what action can we put in this?
So for the bus,
Yes, yes, I think that the seeing the background of the picture, so that related to the some मतलब क्या बोलते हैं इसको
Hindi में बोलिए, हिंदी में
uh,
बोलिए.
so there was a bus, I think that, and they have to find something about like I think that, so that's why we make on there is a bus driver and she was a police officer, and they also find something about, and she has a doubt on the bus drivers, and that's why she stopped the bus and checked out, and then after knowing about he was a very innocent, and then after they both together to find out some other persons, I think that.
Yes, I agree with the theme, but what we can do is we can add some points like she was boarding the train and she heard the gossip about the same miscreants who are boarding the bus for smuggling illegal elements. So she just overpowered them and then she went to the driver who was also involved in this scenario and
Gentlemen, I want to draw your attention that while during the office time, while during the relaxed time and the holiday time, the personnel is not allowed to carry a guns. So here that we can take the story from the Aman that she while on the patrol duty she heard about the news and so that then she overpowered them. We can
yes, this
add
is
this thing and we can move on.
yes, this is I think an
And also
acceptable thing. So
the picture also related to the background also related to the some forest area also, I think that, so we make on some very patrolling, yeah, something.
okay, so we can say that
Gentlemen,
they are just
as we can
going
see in the
into
picture,
city
the
so
driver
that
was
they are to okay.
as we can see in the picture, the driver was quite frightened and nervous. If the driver was a smuggler, he will not as much frightened as the driver is. So I think the driver can be a hero, and the lady, which is looking angry and also nervous. So definitely we can make her a villain of a story. And in my story, I pursued lady and hijacker, which is hijacking the bus just for medical care of his child. And then, due to presence of mind of driver Aman, he calmed the lady and get her child all the medical care that is
Just think,
under the
just
the
think
government.
Kamal, just think logical. An lady who is able to carry a gun, she have some money to buy that gun, na? If she have that much money, why don't she go alone and take care of her child by that money? Why she has hijacking the bus? So
No, no,
we cannot add that. Okay.
the gun is not as that much uh, costly as compared to the medical care which she needs. Then I mentioned my story that she shifted. He needs a lot of money for her child operation. That's why the driver shifted his child to the AIMS Hospital, Delhi, to get a free medical care. But the gun is not as costly. She rented the gun.
Uh, like like a bus driver how the bus driver fare is around 30 to 40,000. How can you able to manage that kind of costly medical care by the
No,
bus
no.
driver?
As I mentioned in my story, she told her about all the free medical government scheme that is provided by the government, which she was not aware of. So that's why I'm saying that the driver realized in about and make her aware of all the government scheme that is provided by the government, and then he shifted her child to the AIMS Hospital, Delhi, and get her treatment done. That I'm saying.
Okay, but I think we have a good theme and we have some lots of action to put on it. So we can go with the theme like she is a lady officer who is rescuing the bus from an hijacker who were just smuggling the illegal items and whatever arms. etc.
No,
So
I'm just saying that if someone has to smuggle something, then why the driver is involved in it, and the driver is involved in it, why they ask lady for the getting the bus. If someone is smuggling something, they have to do it in private trucks or in private vehicles. They will not do in smuggle something in public bus. So that's what I'm saying.
because most of the private vehicles are checked during the Naka, and talking about the public vehicles, so there are less chances to be paused. So they are using a bus and full of passengers so that there will no chances of catching. Like everyone can see that there are passengers, so they will not do so much stuck on that night. Okay.
So, but there are more risks when they are passengers. If they are passengers, they will not discuss, things. So they will not let the passenger know about their smuggling ideas. And if the driver is, meet up with them, I think that let him know, because if the smuggler are doing smuggling something, he will not let the lady get in the bus. I think that's why he should go for a story.
I think
In
Animesh sir and Salada
Wait,
sir have
Kamal.
few points. Let's give him some points.
Sure, thank you. Uh, Before Chalada sir, I would say that when the group is arriving on a common conclusion point, try to come on the as soon as possible. Try to be gel as soon as possible because it shows that you are not able to gel up with them. First thing, and think
I think there's some sort of network issues and make sure it's not properly audible.
Okay, so Talada sir, you have some points.
I have no points.
No, you
Actually, Anurag, I want to say that if someone has to smuggle something, they will not let the general public to enter the bus or to know about their plan. So I think that's the contradictory point, which is adding up to your story. So that's what I'm saying, that we should not go for that side, and we should diverted our mind to a story which the lady is hiding the bus for a child. She rented a gun from a local buy near handler, and then she got to know about the police from government, and the driver helped her to get medical care.
okay?
So
Your theme
generally,
is good. As usual, I said that your theme is good. But what happened here? We are on a majority of going to a lady officer, so we can go that way.
okay,
Yeah.
definitely we
So,
can we see them
just
video.
come forward. Don't discuss about the theme or the what is the going to be story blueprint. Just discuss about the actions what we took. After that, she took some actions like she overpowered the other goons as he is a trained lady officer, and if she is on duty, she is carrying a gun. So she after overpowering those group of goons, she went to the driver and as she told him to directly get to the nearest police station so he can be able to hand over those goons and the illegal products they were smuggling. And after that she just quite get a few appraisals from her senior as she was just patrolling about the same thing. Okay, like Animesh said that she was patrolling, she heard a news earlier and she was patrolling for that. Okay, now anyone wanna add some points, please?
So I think that some we have seen some buses are used CC cameras also, and she also checked in CC photos, videos, and then after find, I think that so we also add this point.
I think we can add that drivers also, with smugglers, because as we can see in the picture, the lady is pointing a gun on driver head and the driver is frightened. So I think the driver also met up with the smuggler.
Okay, so after that, getting to the police station, as the radar sir said, she went some footage of the CCTV bus. So she get all the evidence she needed, and there are few things they were smuggling. So after with that basis of that evidence, she take them to the police station and they lock up. After that, they will send them to magistrate. But those are not our concern, and we can end up story like that. she get appraisal for doing that, and also all the persons were very happy of his colleagues. Okay.
And also I would and I also say that by the using these evidence, and she find the all group and arrested them.
Okay, so I think we have get
I think we should not
overall.
add the point. We should not add the point of appraisal in the story because I think we should not add the point of appraisal in the story.
Okay, we can add that as usual when you do some work now in service, you will get you always get some kind of appraisal. Like I think we can conclude our story. So I like Animesh sir to conclude our story. Anybody who's nominating someone, please.
Okay, okay. Anyway, sir, you can finish
Yes,
this story.
Anmesh, sir, definitely you can.
In between, I was stuck into the mobile phone. Sorry, so please, this time can anyone can end the conversation or end the story?
Okay, like we have seen that Talada sir was not participating that much, and today he is free, so he can narrate the story.
Okay. From this picture, I perceive. Thank you for nominating for me. And मतलब ये नरेटिव मतलब हम ऑफिसर को करना ना. Okay. Thank you for nominating for me. And according to the group says that the picture shown to the picture perceive two characters. One is male, another one is female. Both are in female was in a positive mood and the man was in negative mood. The age group around between uh, uh, 25 to 35. Action of my story was find the drug smugglers in a village. Sheila, who was a newly posted in a IPS officer in a Delhi, and he heard a news about the some people are drug smugglers are transferred to the drugs to the another city, and she divided his group into two groups. So one group was find in shopping malls and hotels, and she herself, and also with the help of some officer, she find the buses and railway stations, and one of the evening she stopped her one bus and find out some smugglers are traveling in this bus, and she also find the CC photos, and then after arrested the all group. So thank you. And measure say something there.